Hello again. In financial circles, ESG investing has been a mainstay for decades. It is an intentional strategy focused on putting money behind companies that consider environmental, social, and governance factors alongside financial ones. Its popularity has grown dramatically in recent years amid mounting concerns about climate change. But as Toni Waterman explains, ESG has now become a political punching bag in the U.S.
Ask most people on the street, and they've never heard of ESG investing. A recent survey from the University of Chicago found that less than a quarter of retail investors could define ESG, and even fewer knew what the letters stand for. Yet environmental, social, and governance investing has become a lightning rod in American politics. On one side, Democrats, who believe greener, more diverse, and solidly structured companies are not just good for society, but are sound investments as well. And on the other side, Republicans, who view ESG as liberal code to push a woke agenda.
Basically, I think what it's devolved into is a mechanism to inject political ideology into investment decisions, corporate governance, and really just the everyday economy.
At least 18 mostly Republican-led states have now proposed or adopted anti-ESG regulations, most of it focused on preventing pension fund managers from considering ESG in their investment strategies, while 10 Democratic-leaning states have acted to protect ESG.
For the Republicans, this is now something that they've really seen as a way to differentiate themselves from the Democrats, because when you say ESG, it might not just mean responsible investing, then you bring up and it conjures up everything bad that you could ever think about.
ESG has become such a prominent political issue that last month, Joe Biden issued the first veto of his presidency to reject a GOP-led plan to block retirement fund managers from considering ESG.
Because the legislation passed by the Congress would put at risk the retirement savings of individuals across the country.
Texas has been at the spearhead of the GOP's rancor. In 2021, lawmakers banned government agencies from doing business with companies seen as boycotting guns and the oil and gas industry, a main source of revenue for the state. 10 banks and nearly 350 investment funds have been blacklisted so far, including industry titan BlackRock. Early research shows that dwindling competition in the municipal bond market alone has already cost taxpayers hundreds of millions of dollars in higher interest payments. Some public pension funds have also been forced to divest, raising concerns that public servants, like teachers and police officers, could earn less return on their investments.
When you start dictating that investments are made based on political ideology and not based on maximizing the return, you're costing people money, and you're playing politics with our money.
Republican lawmakers are now looking to broaden their fight against ESG, targeting insurance companies and more public pensions. ESG, obscure to most, now at the center of U.S. culture wars. Toni Waterman, CNA, Austin, Texas.